Peace to my beautiful, wonderful, awesome tribal members out there in this wicked, cold, ugly ass, evil world. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been some years since I've reached out to y'all. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. Um, we gotta take time to fast from this digital world to one discover real purpose for and true purpose for engaging this medium, because if you're doing it for vanity and all of the superficial motives that cause people to invest energy in these platforms, then you're just compromising your own growth. But when you do it with purpose, then the objective is to counter. Yeah, we have to counter the ramifications and the repercussions of vanity, pride, idolatry, shit, that whole list of sins. You know what I'm saying? It's being pumped through YouTube, it's being pumped through IG, it's being pumped through Facebook. I mean, let me sip this. I'm in Costa Rica right now, sipping on some good Costa Rican rum. I'm on a self-care workation. I'm extremely disturbed by the news of our beloved sister, Alexis Crawford of Clark Atlanta University. I don't know if y'all remember, I'm from Atlanta. Grew up there. I live in Atlanta now. And, I'm always all over the city, and for that shit to go down in my backyard, and that shit going down in my backyard all day, every day, it's getting to a point where I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to sustain in the discipline of keeping it cool, keeping it peace. We have an extreme bitch nigga problem and bitch problem. There is a gender civil war going on across this planet and fueled by the United States insanity that we must address and most aggressively confront and reckon with that shit. Deal with it. You know what I mean? I understand how we got to this point. We went through a whole century and more of bitch ass niggas betraying our sisters, fucking over the mothers, fucking over the babies, pimping out the mothers, pimping out the babies, pimping out the sisters. And look at the consequences now. Now the sisters are responding. Now the sisters in the 21st century have been coming for the bras and whooping that ass. This is the course to genocide. Peace to the sister Alexis Crawford. May your spirit live on in the divine realms, and may you fight on behalf of the righteous and the royal ones in this dimension, from your dimension in this dimension intervening on our behalf as we redeem your name and we redeem your energy. I have been patiently exploring a course in resolve to healing the nature of our intimate relationships. Obviously, Hollywood has an agenda to break up a beautiful black happy home. And I will not stand for it. I don't have an issue with interracial couples or interracial dating. Do what you gotta do. You're attracted to who you're attracted to based on your circumstances and the community you grew up in. But when there is a specific agenda to propagate breaking us up, that's a different story. Y'all miss me? It's been you know how we going right in there. You know we dealing with the real shit. So I miss y'all. I digress. But I just had to look for reasons and moments to smile in these times. In this time, I've become a comedic yoga instructor, a certified comedic yoga instructor. And I had to pursue a course that would discipline me and balance out the stress, the societal stress that's being imposed on us. This is unnatural stress that we are dealing with. We, as a community, as a digital community is solely and only for the sake of global collaboration. But the work ain't digital. The work is in the streets. The work is boots on the ground. The work is in your community. The work is in your neighborhood. The work is in your city. The work is in your country. This is not digital work we're doing. We only use the digital platforms to communicate and to collaborate and to support each other in our intimate settings and in our intimate endeavors. We know we need that external support, but this is not the foundation of the work. I made this video, one, to just share and express the disturbance going on up here when it comes to, so what we know about it is they're saying right now the sister Alexis was conspired against by her roommate and her roommate's boyfriend. So therein lies two issues. One, she was betrayed by a sister betrayed by another sister. Two, a black male betrayed the sister. And according to the dialogue, he betrayed his girlfriend too, the roommate. Because apparently there was either a sexual assault or an attempt at a sexual assault by the roommate's boyfriend on the sis Alexis. And what does the sis Alexis do? She reports it to the police. She files out a report. Now, this is speculation. I'm presuming that her death is in retaliation of, one, an effort to get him in trouble, legal trouble, and two, envy and jealousy by her roommate because her bitch ass nigga wanted her girl. This shit is all too common. We gonna have to do some deep down soul searching for a warrior who is willing to do what we gotta do to deal with this shit. And I'm gonna have to leave it at that. But it's gonna take warrior energy. And let me tell you who ain't no warrior. A bitch ass cop. Because if you need to put a badge on your heart to cover up your heart, to do something heroic, to become hero, you's a bitch. You don't see no motherfucking badge on me. But ain't no motherfucking sister getting hurt in my presence. Ain't no harm coming to my family in my presence, or not in my presence. Because the consequences are real and the consequences are known, and I don't need no motherfucking badge to enforce righteousness. These are not times to run to no bitch ass government that hates us. I mean, do we have to still be convinced of that? You cannot run to your enemy for salvation. You cannot run to your oppressor, the one who shot a bullet through the window and hit Tatiana and killed her. Tatiana, and killed her. May that sister rest in peace and back us in these times from the dimension that she's in. At some point, we have to recognize our own insanity if we are willing to still consider this system and its bitch ass minions as allies to us. We will not be provoked to acts that are undisciplined. We will not be provoked into doing things stupid. But we must consider the actual and real work and action we must take to remedy our condition, our suffering, our sickness. As a Kemetic yoga instructor, I have initiated a series where we are going to begin to explore our psychosis and the capacity of these God bodies to produce miracles in these times. We are about learning and tapping in to that divine energy that you breathe in and breathe out and fuel the whole bioelectrical circuit running through your body. I mean, what you using it for? What powers in you lay dormant? What powers do you need to survive and thrive in the times are you neglecting to activate? Where are you in consciousness? See, consciousness just means to be aware of something, but what the fuck are you aware of? We are going to explore this in depth in and through our Kemetic yoga practice. I don't want to make this too long because I know we haven't seen each other in a while, and this ain't even how I want to get back to it with y'all, with the fam. But look out for me several times a week, because we're going to deal with this shit. We're going to deal with it like this digitally. And then at some point, the digital game is over, and we're going to deal with a motherfucking street fight. I just had to let y'all let that sink in. We're gonna deal with a motherfucking street fight. So, I'm going to post in the description the link to the new channel that's hosting the Kimyo series. Meet me over there and let's get to work, because we ain't playing no more. Game over. If you playing, you dead. You understand? If you playing with your life, you playing with your loved one's life, and you dead. Because these motherfucking devils out here, they not playing. They aim to kill. Pardon. They aim to murder. A murder is unjustified. A murder is bitch. But a kill as backed and enforced by the Creator is righteous. It is a righteous work. I'll let you deal with that. Meet me on the other channel. Let's lock in. Let's get this work in. And let's prepare for what we know is to come. And this ain't too far off into the future. It's at our door. And this ain't bound to the States. This is a global situation. I love you. It's good to be back. It's good to present myself. Y'all like my little Costa Rican hat? They made it a little too small. I guess they got small heads in Costa Rica, but you know, it is what it is. It's organic. I ain't buy it in no store. I bought it right from the sis, just on at the lagoon, just selling hats and stuff. So sombrero, probably it's my sombrero. Yeah, I'm just looking for a reason to smile. But we are not defeated. You already know we are overcomers. We are gods. But know this. At the end of the day, you with us, the gods, the children of the sun, or you are with these devils who aim to undermine and disrespect and motherfuck the earth in every way and work and walk and being that they manifest. So at the end of the day, don't worry about nobody else. This ain't about nobody else. You decide who you are. You decide who you work for. You decide what entities or entity you serve. Because there's one entity, the universe, the Creator. And then there's an infinite amount of fictional other entities that have no real power outside of the realm of illusion. And I see most of the family serving that bullshit. So time to break the curse and dispel the illusion and redeem this earth and heal our human family. Dua for your attention. I love you. I appreciate you. This will be my last video. I know it took like 3-4 years to make a last video, but you know, folks doing what they gotta do. My world is not a digital world. I'm out here in these streets. But I'm gonna make this digital world my world now. Just for now, just until we get back to the street work. And but yeah, it's my last video for this channel, so I'll see you on the other channel. Link in the description. I love you. Buenas noches. Peace. Salud.